A historic framework is being developed to examine and document the African American Black experience from Sacramento's early history to the recent past. Here to tell us about the African American Experience History Project and how it aligns with the city's ongoing efforts to achieve greater diversity, equity, and inclusion is staff aide and co-director. We have Carson Anderson. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, we're happy to have you on. So from what I understand, the AAE History Project began during 2022 and is midway toward completion. What are the project's accomplishments so far?
Because we had a small grant that's funding the effort, we partnered with a number of organizations in Sacramento, including Sacramento State's Public History Program. So last year, they recorded some oral histories of some of our Black community elders. And then they also did term projects that documented facets of Black history in the region so that we could draw upon those materials to help us kind of jumpstart our effort. We also had a community partners meeting. Some of our partners include the Oak Park Neighborhood Association, Shiloh Baptist Church, the Sacramento Observer, California Black Chamber of Commerce, and a few other organizations to kind of scope out how we do the outreach and to kind of supercharge their network of contacts so we get the word out to people in the community, have them participate.
Yeah, it sounds like you're getting a lot of movement on this, especially with the different organizations and groups that you're talking with. What have been the project's most surprising findings so far?
I would say the pernicious level of racism and segregation, even here in Sacramento. There were no provisions made for Black school children, actually children of color, so be they Black or Asian or Native American. So those communities, with the Black community kind of leading the charge, had to battle the state legislature, change the state constitution, and lobby the local school board to accommodate children of color in the public school system. That took decades. Black folks couldn't testify in court. So let's say you were mugged on the street and your assailant was white, you couldn't go into court to defend yourself. So the Black community, through a series of, they called them colored people's conventions in the 1850s and early 60s, got together to figure out how they were going to wage this battle in the courts and through the legislature.
How can the public get involved and what's most needed right now from the public's participation?
I would say feedback on the draft document, the draft overview history that's been created, engagement with the process, seeing what's going on. We do have community meetings coming up. We'd love people to turn out and hear what's been done and to find out how they can get involved. They should Google the term Sacramento African American Experience Project. That'll take them right to the city's webpage where they can learn more, including how to upload using their smartphone an oral history of a community elder or a member of their family.
All right. Is there a deadline the public needs to know in terms of how they can participate?
Yes, we have a grant kind of mandated deadline for handing in the final version of the overview history. That's basically at the end of May of this year. But we're going to be, we want this project to be something that the community gets involved in an ongoing basis. So the oral history part of it will continue. There'll be a way for people to share their stories and information. And we're hoping that what we do through this effort will engage the community to such an extent that people will want to continue it and build upon it.
What are you hoping the lasting outcome will be from this project, the big takeaway?
I hope people will come away with a better understanding of the Black community here, its history, its many contributions. There'll be a better and more nuanced understanding of the obstacles that racism and segregation posed and how the community creatively and resiliently overcame those things to achieve great things.
I'm going to let our viewers know where they can go for more info on the American Experience Project. Check out their information page at cityofsacramento.org.